Oh? Never gonna look at a heat... Now I'm not upset that I murdered that heat leech. I just killed a baby... Terramorph in its tracks. Which means the colony. There you are.
Kill protocols active.
Wait. No, wait. No! I did not know how to use all my stuff. Is this what... Are we going for this? I don't want to go for this. I want to go for the other one. Are we No. Are we going? Do we try it? Then I got that bad boy. We had the breach. That's what I wanted to try. Okay. Okay. It's a shotgun with a scope. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have a scope. And the other gun must have. Little G, honey.
You will be easily defeated.
Little G, baby. I don't know if you should be doing it. It's a freshly born Terramorph, honey. It might be a little extra hungry, baby. Maybe stay away.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this. Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Yeah, here.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Had to have been.
Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
Why do you ask me like that? I wish there was a better way to word that, because Sadie understands. I think it means no. Someone thought they could get away with it. It means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger an attack in New Atlantis.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
Smart.
Makes some sense, actually.
It's very smart.
Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing.
Exactly.
Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
Why? Why set all of this in motion, though? Didn't you say they can't grow anywhere but here?
It can't. At least, I didn't think it could. But maybe if we're right about this, someone found a way.
But why? Why would you go to all this trouble to make these events happen? The only reason you do that is to make sure that Sadie and Hadrian both were not on a certain planet at a certain time. This timing is suspicious.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Your dad. For revenge. Freestar Collective. I got some ideas. Far from responsible to start hurling accusations. Most likely to know about it was house. Your dad's alive. And he's shown. You know what? I've got ideas, but it's far from responsible to start hurling accusations.
That's a good point. An accusation this consequential needs evidence to back it up.
Yep.
Not just conjecture.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport.
The entrance is this way.
Alright, Kaiser, let's do it. So, somebody is using... Ooh, I'm gonna consume... Somebody's using all of this stuff to spawn terramorph attacks at the same time that we're there. And we know it's not a
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Okay.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Okay.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that.
Power.
I have restored power to the office entrance.
Thank you.
You may proceed.
Is this it? Yeah. Thanks, Kaiser. Having Kaiser is really fucking handy. I'm not gonna... Why? Who is this? UC Marine. Is this... Uh-huh. And the bodies almost look
Oh, there's the
fresh.
control panel. Still looks operable.
Yeah.
Of all the things to survive.
Oh, it's crazier things have happened, right? Alright. I'm just poking around, you know? Because you just never know. Ooh. I'm not the that kind of guy. Why are we locking locks? I don't know. Why are we locking lockers? That's what I meant.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that... Ah, Captain.
Yeah.
I think I see it.
Where? Oh, that one.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Wait.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
What?
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
But he wasn't going to leave them behind unless he was lying to them, which is entirely possible, but still. Good. Alright, let's talk.
Vae Victis. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
There were plenty of reasons he could have... I never learned this reading minds trick you seem to have mastered.
The recording said it all.
It didn't, though.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
what? Someone who thought keeping secrets would save lives?
a calculated loss. These soldiers for the rest of the galaxy. That sounds exactly like what my father would do. But it doesn't, it can't justify slaughter. But if the plant was used to trigger the attacks, could Vae Victis have been involved in the massacre on New Atlantis?
I mean, I guess it's possible. It's an idea worth discussing further when we're not surrounded by terramorphs.
Good point. Deal with one monster at a time.
Right.
Let's go get that final sample.
I guess the question is, though, did he keep it a secret for noble reasons, or did he use it as a way to weaponize it in the future? We'll only find out by talking to him. Because he seems like the sort of psychopath that enjoys talking about his life plans, so...
Guys, your sample, it moved.
Oh, good!
I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good.
Never been
Eyes
careful.
peeled.
Never been careful a day in my life. Not gonna start now. Dumb, stupid, and incredibly... Whatever happens, happens is the only way to go. And the big 2-6. You know what I mean? Like, oh, more dead people. Guess the healing paste didn't work. Thoughts and prayers. Is that a better emotional support shotgun? What does my pacifier do currently for damage? 89. That one also doesn't need it. It's literally the exact same. All right. Let's do dumb shit. Let's be these people. Very excited. Very excited to see. Oh. How you... It's gonna pop up, isn't it? Frickin' right there. Come on.
What the hell? Is that the sample?
Yep.
My God, concentrate fire! Shoot! Shoot!
I was gonna stare at it longingly. I wasn't gonna shoot it. I was gonna... Baby
That
G.
sound. What is that?
Music.
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think you're due for some company.
Whew. I was bored. My frostbite has become worse, everyone. All right. Big boy. Oh, here. Stop.
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment powered up now around the port. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
All right. Uh-huh. And bringing in the whole of Jurassic Park. Okay.
Connection received. Broadcasting signal.
Thanks.
It's working! But the thralls, they're attacking the anomaly. Percival, are you doing this?
That's not me. I'm just nulling out the frequency.
We freed them, and they're helping us.
I've still got more capacity. Get to the next dish.
Okay. That's weird. Nature is healing. I mean, maybe the... do we not have... Maybe the locals are tired of the terramorphs. I don't blame them. Hi. Gotta go away. No! No, no, no! I am friend-shaped, not food-shaped! I don't want... Out. 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 Okay.
No signal online.
It's working!
Okay.
One more dish, and I should be able to shut it down completely.
Okay. Good. Good. I like nature healing. Attacking them ugly-ass terramorphs. Okay, good.
No signal at full power.
Okay.
That should be the end of its connection to its thralls.
All
Now
right.
hit it with everything you've got.
Yeah. Okay, so now what are we doing here? Please tell me little G isn't still attacking that thing. There's Kaiser. And then... Okay. Anybody seen my kid? Okay, let's try this again. Oh, this one's not bad. Magazine's a little small.
Do not attempt contact with us. You will not survive.
I don't think the Terramorph cares though, Vasco, unfortunately. I don't think that that's the Terramorph way. You know? Okay. Now you.
The thralls! They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
I would imagine. Ew, it's still wiggle. It's still. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay. I got it.
Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
All right, Kaiser, here you go.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
Percival, you should unplug And find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
See you in a bit. Can I surface map this? Yeah, boys, I can. Too much to carry to fast travel. If I go to inventory, cargo, and then I got more resources. Store those. Yeah, it was the resources. Uh-huh. Good. And then this. I didn't want to bring out the cutter. But I appreciate the enthusiasm, Sadie. Sadie's like, I'm ready for minerals. No, you're not, girl. There's no part of you ready for minerals right now. Okay. All the way up there. Okay. Well, now we've seen Londinian, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Souvenirs are available if you would like one at the gift shop. Also, there are more right and proper ways to go about getting where we're going, but I don't believe in that. I believe in being a menace to society. Unless this is the way I was supposed to come up here, in which case I was not a menace. I was right and proper.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld.
I'm the only one here.
Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there.
Oh my god, you just showed up.
It sounded like this was a success.
It was.
Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Yep. Yeah, Kaiser got all the samples in storage.
Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vae Victis knew about this damn plant?
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Yeah, he's, we learned something. He's alive.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard what I said.
She's pulling my leg, right?
No.
Hadrian?
I don't believe she is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain. Percival and we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Vae Victis is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
Oh, yeah, sure. He and I, yeah, I'll do what I can. Yeah, I'll go have some words with him.
Good. We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Oh, no problem. Vae
Visiting
Victis and I are
Londinian
friends.
has left me with a longing for Nira. I did not think this was possible.
I can see that. I can absolutely see that, Kaiser. It was good seeing. Oh, you two are like bros. No, I love that. Okay, hold on here just a second. Speak to Vae Victis. We shall land. This is, I don't know why this is so funny to me. Vae Victis knew, and then they kept him alive, which ended up being like, is gonna be everybody's downfall potentially. But then again, what if he wasn't the only one that knew? Like, that is the whole crux of it, right? Like, we're all assuming he was the only one that knew. But what if he had somebody he trusted that he also told, or somebody else knew for some other reason and they had already left the planet and it wasn't him? You just don't know. You're crippled, Sadie. I think you'll recover, but I'm not sure. So, thoughts and prayers in these trying times of frostbite on your toesy woesies. Or poor toes. Yeah, I think this is us just naturally healing from the frostbite. I don't know if you can naturally heal from what happened to her, but we're gonna try. Subsection 7, my favorite section. I'm going in the basement. The creepy ass basement of the UC, where they keep one of the most wanted generals in the military that everybody thinks is dead. That's how you sum it up, basically. Yeah. Like a serial killer basement, but a little different. Hey! How you miss me? Hello?
Well, what a pleasant surprise.
Is it though?
When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Don't play dumb. We know you're... I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me about your time in Londinian?
I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
We did. We did.
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
Oh, yeah. Please stop. You murdered... Why say please? We found a full recording of you discussing the use of Terramorphs as... He didn't discuss using Terramorphs as a weapon. That's so factually incorrect, I thought. Did he? I'm like listening to the recording in my head, like playing it back. I thought he was like, does anybody else know? And they were like, or like, you know, all of your soldiers here. And yes. And then, all right, bring them here and I'll come get you guys. He never once discussed using them as a weapon. What?
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions.
No, I sincerely hope not
After all,
either.
Given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
I mean... You're really claiming you don't know about the attacks?
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing? So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we?
I don't know. I haven't. I just want to know the truth.
You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing.
What?
Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Because you're... No, what? You work... To work on something that long, it seems personal. No better way to show that you see what a deadly weapon they have in the Lazarus plant than to use it.
Not a bad thought. But no.
Oh?
The attacks were a correction.
Correction?
When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
The information should have... You didn't even trust your own people.
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of Terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death, it was the only option that made sense at the time.
This information had been handed over, secured... You said it took years to use the plant outside. You killed them for nothing. So, no secret is so dangerous you can't... You said it took years.
Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's Emperor's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Well done. Well done indeed. So, why does that, what do you mean? You killed him, Sadie. Then why the hell do you care if the UC wants you as an well, because it's a position of power. What do you mean, why does he care? So I'm just your cleanup crew? You must think you're clever.
Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago.
Oh.
I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
I mean, I already earned that. If you're waiting for a thank you, we're gonna be here for a while.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
What kind of work?
Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlays. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the Cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
I know. You know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna tell the Cabinet at this point.
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.
To do more greatness together. I would hate to squander that opportunity. Absolutely, positively. All right, let's go see what our friends have to say about... Oh, no, I went the wrong way. About dear old dad. This is an interesting dilemma. I think that this is a more interesting moral quandary than the, what is it? Than the Freestar Collective quest? I, once again, did not want to be here. Mainly because you can see why he did it. He and his kid were both effed over badly by the war, and it's something that I mentioned when we went through the museum. Like, they're both, like, Vae Victis was thrown to the wayside. He was absolutely positively thrown to the wolves. He was just a sacrificial lamb in everything to make everybody feel comfy again, even if he didn't do what they say he did, kind of thing, which we know he did do some of it. Am I... Okay, and then do I also need an orange one? And so that's, you know, an interesting thing. Yeah, I'm going fast. I've never used AMP before. I'm very excited. And so that's interesting to me because, like, what are you gonna do? Like, yeah, what he did was awful, like god awful. An entire colony is dead. But you can see the logic, unfortunately. Like, unfortunately, you can see that logic. You can see why that was something that he felt was worth doing. I mean, they kind of effed him over. And then his kid, too. And, like, it's a bold move to mess with that. I mean, I don't know if he actually ever felt any, like, paternal anything towards Hadrian, and that's not something that's been, like, discussed. Like, did he have any what is it, like, involvement in Hadrian and her siblings, like, as they were growing up? Or is it more just now he feels responsible? Because before it didn't sound like that, and now all of a sudden it's like, you got this paternal thing and that's my daughter. So that's weird to see all of a sudden. So we've got ourselves in an interesting little moral quandary. Are we going to tell everybody what he did, or are we gonna let Hadrian not have to live with the stigma of her dad anymore? Because that's the other side of it. If you tell everybody the truth, then Hadrian's hated even more in theory. If you don't, and you keep it between the two of you, then Hadrian is gonna be more accepted. Oh, interessante.